Hello, this is Victor from RestoreYourMercedes.com, and this is the second part of the video for Rod in Montana. In first part I showed the problem with the potentiometer, where it was actually not working correctly. It was very worn actually. This is the case. As you can see, it's all in residue. I think it's like all this oily residue, and that's what actually worn it off. Now, particularly in this area right here, as you can see, the shiny spot right over here, there's a gouge. So basically potentiometer worn itself off to a point where it actually created a gouge, and in this area it would not read correctly. The other sides are more or less decent, but this one right here, as you can see the reflection, this area right here is bad. So you wipe this off. It's very like it's all oil here that I could not clean unless you remove the whole thing off the car. But it's not a piece of like dirt or something that's shown that crack. It's indeed is like two imprints here. This is where idle is. So this unit is dead. I mean, the potentiometer is gone. The sliders, the actual pieces that slide against the surface that we just saw, I'm just gonna try to pick it with my pick here. Come on now. Hey buddy. Okay. Now in terms of sliders, there is almost nothing left from them. As you can see, it's just totally flat. It's supposed to have L-shaped bend, and as you can see, there is nothing left. It maybe like 0.5 millimeter on the closest one to us now. On this one, for example, is just totally flat. This is bad, and that's what actually embeds that cutout in the slider. Now, for example, these sliders on the other side, these were much better. As you can see, there are two bends, like 90-degree bends, and this is where it's supposed to slide against the graphite. There. Okay. So, here we see them, but the main potentiometer, the control potentiometer side, is completely worn off. So this is what was in this throttle body. I replaced it. I put my new, used plate, potentiometer plate. I put the sliders, this unit right here. This is the case from the old one, micro switch, and the whole shaft, because on the shaft, the wear on those on the original shaft was also very apparent. Here is the original shaft, and as we look at these sliders, we basically see really nothing much left. Alright, I'm going to energize it just to show you that it works. It might go into limp mode because it's all in pieces, disassembled, it's not in proper positioning, the potentiometer is not right, the setting is not right. As you can see, the unit is like, it's not assembled, it's just temporarily put on. The return spring is not in. It's basically in pieces, whatever. But as you can hear the noise, and when I move, let's see if I move the slider here, see if I can get it on film here. Okay, again, it might go into limp mode, don't mind that, but as you can see, it's responding perfectly fine. If I'm gonna move this, see, nice and smooth and fast, which is great. And I went too far now at this point, because it has to have, basically on the case there is a stoppage, so the potentiometer cannot be moved further than it could. And because there is no case now, I don't know that exact position. At least I know where it is approximately, but I cannot precisely land it in that position. But as you can see it, this unit works fine. And also, the most important, if I press on it, nothing happens. The unit still works fine. So as you can see, well, that I went too far down past the idle stop, so therefore the limp mode comes. But it works fine once I put the case on and everything's calibrated right. It's gonna be perfect. See, that went too far also. Supposed to be somewhere here. That's idle position. So yeah, so this unit is fine, and you know, I'm gonna put it back together, clean it up a bit, and lubricate all the links. You know, the bearings I lubricated already, and it should be good to go. I also have to replace the wires because wires are bad. Alright, more information can be found at restoreyourmercedes.com. Thanks, bye.